guys, Dan and Timmy from Scouting Wide, best roughies in the business. So Timo, Prison Greys again, mate. We had a little bit of luck last week with our sports tips and a few that just got pipped as well. So we'll ride the wave and see where it takes us, eh?
Yeah, let's get into it. Big weekend of finals footy coming up.
Yeah, massive weekend of finals footy. We'll start with the NRL, and it's week one of the finals. Look, the top 8 separated by 2 points, so basically any team's in with a chance. There's some pretty juicy odds about our roughies this weekend, but you've singled out 2 games, Timo, that you like.
Yeah, I really like the Sharks, guys. They got beat by the Roosters in round 5, but the Sharks hadn't really settled on their spine yet. They've come into form recently. They've beaten Melbourne pretty impressively. They look the goods at the moment. They've got the forward pack. They've got a bench as well that's pretty impressive. They've got a couple of test forwards on there as well. And at $2.45, I can certainly get excited about that.
Yeah, look, I look at these 4 games and I think all 4 of them will go down to the wire. Yeah. So, you know, as we said, you're getting some pretty juicy odds about your outsiders. The other game, Timo, is the Warriors versus the Panthers. You like the Warriors at $2.15.
Yeah, they're the outsiders again. If anyone watched this game 2 weeks ago, the Panthers didn't get close. They didn't fire a shot against them. In saying that, it was in New Zealand and it's back in Penrith now. But we've said it before in the last couple of weeks, Penrith are a club in crisis and they're just a bit rudderless at the moment. And I just can't see them toppling the Warriors.
Yeah, look, a couple of results last weekend, you know, everybody's back on track, The Panthers beat a rudderless Melbourne Storm.
Yeah, they rested 4 players, I think. So.
I don't buy too much into that result, same as I don't buy into the Roosters result last week or the Rabbitohs result, you know. Yeah. They're playing teams that weren't in the finals. Penrith, yeah, played Melbourne, but no Billy Slater, no Cameron Munster, no Vunivalu. You can go through the list. Yeah. So yeah, the result for Penrith last week I don't read too much into. So the $2.15 for the Warriors, great value. Yeah. All right, Timo, AFL time. It's a bit early in the week. The Hawks play tonight or Thursday night. So we're going to leave those out, but we like the home teams in a bit of a multi.
Yeah, look, I can certainly see the Swans winning against the Giants. Just the bigger brother syndrome. I can't see the newcomers, the Giants, getting up at home against the Swans. The D's, they're a young, fresh team. They haven't really been in the finals for a long time. They'll be exuberant. Geelong are pretty old. And in the last game, Dan, you like West Coast?
Yeah, West Coast at home, mate. They should get the job done over in WA against Collingwood. Look, back to the Demons and Geelong, it's a fine line between experience and old age, isn't it? So I think we're going to see where Geelong are at on the weekend. Yeah. The D's went within a kick of beating them both times this year. Geelong kicked a buzzer beater to beat them in one of those games. So I think the D's are good value. And the Sydney Derby is a flip of the coin. Yeah. Sydney playing at the SCG, that might just be the difference. So those 3 will get you $4.84. Timo tells me that if you do the power boost, you'll get up over $5 on Sportsbet. Yeah. So not a bad little multi. We got our Premier League multi up last week too. So. All right, Timo, the Rugby Union, and we are useless.
Yeah, look, $2.50 for South Africa. Our only saving grace is for Australia is that it's over here. But look, $2.50, it's very unpatriotic taking South Africa against Australia, but can't really go past the odds. Israel Folau's in doubt with an ankle injury. He's our only chance of scoring a try, I think. And yeah, look, I'll watch it going for South Africa, but I can't see Australia performing. I'd like to delve into the line and stuff like that, but $2.50 is just easy money, I think.
Yeah, look, New Zealand are by far and away the best team in world rugby, so it's hard to get a gauge on our performances against them, but we were nowhere near them. No. So, you know, the $2.50 about South Africa, our confidence is at an all-time low, plenty of pressure on Checker. Folau in doubt, so $2.50 looks good. NFL's back this week, guys. I'm very excited. Personally, I think if Aaron Rodgers can stay on the field, we'll win the Super Bowl this year. Couple of roughies stood out for me. I'm going to go against the Patriots first up. Tom Brady doesn't really do a lot in preseason. And Houston get back JJ Watt, who's the Defensive Player of the Year 2 or 3 seasons ago. They've missed him the last couple of years through injury. They also get back their gun quarterback who was out with an ACL last year. At the time, he was leading the competition in touchdowns and they were leading the competition in points scored. So the $3.20 for Houston against the Patriots looks good to me. Yep. And Timo, I also like the $2.35 about the New York Giants to beat the Jags. Yep. The Jags went to the AFC Championship game last year. Blake Bortles played out of his skin throughout the playoffs, but I can't see him sustaining that. New York get a running game, and they've got a pretty good defence as well. So New York at home, $2.35.
Yeah, Bortles isn't really known for his consistency, is he?
No, look, the Jags are they're pretty close to being one player away, and that player's probably the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, $2.35 about the Giants. Timo, your Tennessee Titans kick off against Miami, mate, in Miami. So that'll be a tough road trip for you.
Yeah, mate. I can't really expect much of us over in Miami. We're favourites somehow. We haven't fired a shot in pre-season, so hopefully we get the cash.
Yeah, so that's our NFL, guys. We'll be doing an NFL most weeks now, right through the season. And Timo, finally, we're going to the UFC, mate.
Yeah, look, we're going to UFC, welterweight title fight. Tyrone Woodley against Darren Till. Darren Till fought the Wonder Boy Steve Thompson in a split decision. 23 out of the 25 judges that scored the fight after the fight gave it to the other guy. And Tyrone Woodley last fight limped through the fight. He won on points, but he tore his shoulder muscle. This guy can certainly have knockout ability. He's got a deadly right hand, and $4.33 for the knockout. I'm just happy to get on there.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so it's Woodley by knockout at $4.33 in the UFC this weekend. All right, guys, make sure you check out our videos. Leave some comments in the comments section. Let us know if you've got any roughies going around this weekend in either the racing or the sport. And happy punting.
And game responsibly. Thanks, guys.